Hey guys, Anissa here, and today I'm going to show you start to finish on how I install my wigs and finesse it so I can wear them confidently. Today I'm actually going to be wearing the Beyond from the Beyond collection from Zury Sis, and the unit is the Raven in 1B. I picked this wig because before tax I paid around $16 for it. Yes, $16 before tax and shipping, and it's a really easy beginner friendly wig, so if you're just getting into wigs you can wear this unit and look good in it. As always, all information pertaining to this video will be in the description box below for you to reference. But before we get into today's glam and wig fun, hit like if you love wig videos, and hit subscribe and join the tribe because here we have a lot of glam fun. And let's get into how I install my wigs.
Alright, a quick note before we get into the glam, because some things changed in post-production. The video is becoming extremely long, and I just had to make a decision while editing to start a series on how to finesse your wig and sharing these tips and tricks. So today is just part 1 about the parting space and how I get that to look flawless for me. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm sorry for the little bump in the road. All the product info will be in the description box, so let's get back into the glam.
Now the first step in prepping my wig is trimming the lace, and while some people do trim it while it is on their head, I do not do that method. I usually trim it while it is in my hand, and all you're gonna do is, you see you have lace right here, so I like to hold that, and you have a hairline. You're just gonna trim to fit that hairline. Sometimes I'll take like a little razor blade. You can do this with scissors too. Just be really careful not to cut into the hair. I like the razor blade because I can get really close. But if you're not that skilled, I just would not do it. And that'll be your lace removed. There's no more lace, and there's barely an edge of lace detected. So after trimming the lace, that's when I'm going to look at the parting and see if it needs to be manipulated in any way, shape, or form. I usually do it by just placing it on the back of my hand and seeing how it shows through. So you'll see like, okay, she seems a little dense and definitely needs some powder. Not very, very dense, but she could use a little bit of plucking in this area for sure. So what I'm going to do to pluck the part is just pull up a few hairs at a time. Now I have the first few extra hairs I want to take out, and what I'm going to do is individually just gently work them out of the lace. You don't want to tug too hard or else you will rip your lace. I like to just simply grab a few, wrap it around the finger, and just glide it out. And that will be. If you feel some resistance, just take your time, because sometimes the lace is going to be a little bit tighter, or the knots will be tighter, and it will be harder to do this. Just take your time. So I'm going to continue to do this part off camera, and I'll show you where we end with plucking. So that's the part now, and I really like plucking a part because it gives you a little more definition and also makes for a little bit of a cleaner area to lay down your concealer to blend it, because if not, it gets caught in a lot of hair strands and it can look a little weird. So, boom. Now that the part is plucked, I'm just going to add some of my foundation, which is in a stick form, to it to define it more. First step's going to be to pick that up. I like to use a thinner brush, and you'll see why. Now I'm just gonna stipple this in right here. I sometimes also go underneath the part as well. Now that I have the foundation on it, I'm gonna set it with my bronzer. Just because my bronzer is a little richer in color, you could just use your regular foundation powder as well for this step. And I'm just wiping any that got onto the hair strands off with just a little cleansing cloth. But one thing that's bothering me is that there is a lot of volume here to the point where it's like looking a little humpish there. But this wig is heat safe up to 400 degrees, so problem pretty much solved. I'm just taking a wand and I'm just holding it down and pressing it through right in here. Just to like flatten it out a little bit. And I know my hair is pretty thick, so that will create a lot of volume in a wig, but there is like an acceptable amount for me. You can always like wrap your hair and hold it so it can hold into place, but this is just quicker. And then I'm just gonna add like a little bit of hairspray to bump that into place a lot more. Alright guys, I hope this helped you understand what I do to finesse my wigs so I can enjoy wearing them confidently. I know that is not the fun part, doing all the little details, but it will help you wear your wig and feel really good while wearing it. I hope this helped you all. Like I said again, please always check the description box for all the information, and then also don't forget to hop into the comments down below, ask me questions, just say hey, or even make a request, and I will catch you all in my next video.